Newsflash! The Note 9 is a better value than the iPhone XS Max, period. Hey there, friends on YouTube. My name is Jason, sometimes known as the JTL. This is Painfully Honest Tech. Tech so honest it hurts. If this is your first time here, thank you for stopping by. If you've been here before, then please, you're the sunshine of my life. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. So, now that we know what the XS Max is and how much it's going to cost, we can actually start to compare it to other giant phones that cost somewhere around $1,000. The closest analog to the XS Max is probably the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. It's just been recently released and it has the latest specs and all that kind of stuff. There are some things that are similar about it. So there's the screen size, 6.4 inches on the Note versus 6.5 inches on the XS Max. The Note 9 also comes with a 512 gigabyte variant, but it starts with a 120 gigabyte variant. And with the 512 gigabyte storage model, you can expand that storage out to 1 terabyte. Both of them have OLED screens, which is nice. But really, honestly, that's about all the comparisons we can make that are sort of equal. Having now viewed this XS Max, knowing that it starts at $11.99 and not $9.99 for 64 gigabytes of storage, well, that's not so good. And then 256 gigabytes is $12.49, but that's what the 512 gigabyte model costs for the Note 9, and the 512 gigabyte model of the XS Max is $14.49. And then if you want to add Apple Care on there, then it's almost $2,000 plus tax. My Note 9 has 128 gigabytes of onboard storage, and I threw in a 256 gigabyte SD card for a grand total of 384 gigabytes. So for me, I have to compare the Note 9 to the $14.49 512 gigabyte version of the XS Max to get anywhere close to what I already have. I already had the 256 gigabyte card, so we're talking like $9.99 versus $14.99. If you add that Apple Care, then it's $17.49, and then you lay on some tax for that much money, and you're getting close to $2,000. Already, the XS Max has nearly doubled the price of the Note 9 just before by purchasing it. But if we move on from storage and price and all that kind of stuff, what other comparisons can we make to see which one is really the better value? The iPhone XS Max is an iPhone. It does what iPhones do. There's nothing wrong with that. I personally love iPhones most of the time. But there's a long list of complaints about how the folks over there at the Space Donut utilize that gigantic screen, or should I say, don't utilize it. There's nothing different about the way the phone works compared to its diminutive sized brothers, other than maybe you turn it in landscape and you get like your emails over here or something like that. People want split screen. People want picture in picture. There was even a rumor that the Max was going to have Apple Pencil support, but as with all rumors, Apple, you get some of the things you want, but you don't get most of them. What we've got here, just like the Plus models before, is simply a bigger iPhone that costs way more than it should when you get down to it. The Note 9, by comparison, offers an incredible amount of features for that $9.99 price tag. The S Pen offers so much functionality, so many features that the iPhone doesn't even dream about, that you could list these features by themselves and conclude that the Note 9 is by far the better value, is the winner. You got screen write, immediate note taking on the lock screen, handwritten notes taking, period. You've got Smart Select, you've got Bluetooth remote for taking pictures, controlling media. I used all these features on a daily basis, and all that's packed into a feature the Note has that the iPhone doesn't. Still, there's a lot more. There's the always-on display, multiple biometric modes of entry, the aforementioned split screen, picture-in-picture thing that people want, adaptive sound that customizes the audio output for a personalized hearing profile, better notification system, widgets that actually are widgets, the ability to change the look and feel of the device through Samsung themes, like, can I say dark mode, ladies? Honestly, the list of what the Note has over the iPhone is long. iOS is easy. iOS is simple. That's what makes it so wonderful, etc., etc. And most of the time, I agree with you. But it's not productive to talk Android versus iOS. I mean, the Note has these features because it's an Android phone and not an iPhone, I know. And I also understand that a lot of people like the way the iPhone works, and that's totally fine as well. I don't begrudge anyone that, but I want to make this comparison between the Note 9 and the XS Max to simply illustrate this. Now that we've seen the XS Max, the Note 9 has become the best value in plus-size smartphones right now, probably for the rest of the year. Yeah, it's crazy town. We've got a $1,000 phone that is comparatively a bargain when placed against Apple's offering in the same market segment. For $999, you get the flexibility and storage, and you get all the features I mentioned, and also the S Pen. But with the Max, you can't get through the door for less than $1,100, only for 64 gigs. To get what I have with my Note 9, if I were to want to jump over to the Max and get rid of the Note, I'd be paying close to $2,000. And I wouldn't have all of those features. I would have a giant iPhone. That's all the XS Max is. It's a big iPhone. The Note 9 is a lot more. It's intended to be a lot more. In a battle between the XS Max and the Note 9 wins with the S Pen tied behind its back. It's crazy to even think about it, but you can get more for less with the Note 9. But when it comes to the XS Max, you get a lot less for a lot more. Thanks so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. If this was your first time here, then you can come back again if you feel like doing it by hitting the bell notification and the subscribe button, and you can like this video and you can do all that stuff. All of it would be awesome. I would really appreciate it. And again, for those of you who keep on coming back, I love you. Let's have a boisterous discussion down in the comments below. You can tell me what you think about this comparison and whether or not you agree with me, disagree with me, think that I'm an whatever. Just get down there in the comments and talk to me, okay? Again, my name is Jason, sometimes known as the JTL. This is Painfully Honest Tech. Tech so honest, it hurts. Until the next time, I'm out!